Time now to look into our crystal ball with some MLB future props that are available on DraftKings Sportsbook. Mets over 82.5 wins or under 82.5 wins, McCarron?
I don't love the Mets, Sal, as currently constructed. I think so many things have to go right for them to be a good and decent team, a contender. But I do think they're going to win more than 82.5 games. So I'm taking the over here. It's not a very optimistic over, but it's an over.
A lot would even have to go right for them to get over that number. All right, Dani, Yankees over 93.5 or under?
Yeah, I've got under. I think it's really hard because I do think they'll be better than last season, but you're in the American League East. I don't know if you're better than Baltimore, Toronto, or Tampa Bay, so that puts you in fourth place. I think that puts you outside of the wild card, but I do think they can get in that way, but I don't know if they're going to win that many games to get in by the wild card. I have to see. There's a lot to prove on this team.
All right, Tony, player props here. Kodai Senga, over under 205.5 strikeouts.
That's an interesting one because if he's healthy and makes 35 starts, I think he blows by that. The stuff is that good, but I'm going to cautiously take the under. I'm not convinced that the Mets are going to let him make 35 starts. They certainly didn't let him get close to that last year. And there's always injury risk, not just with him, but with any pitcher. We certainly worried about it with Kodai Senga going into last season. I think you continue to worry about it. I'm going to cautiously take the under there.
He had 202 last season. All right, Dani, who will hit more home runs this year, Aaron Judge or Pete Alonso?
Why'd you say it like that?
What do you mean?
You said it like...
I'm excited about that.
Oh, you are? I feel like, well, I hope I don't ruin your day. I'm going to go with Aaron Judge. 37.
Now I'm not excited about it.
I know, exactly.
He's a big favorite, by the way, to do it over Pete. You go almost 2-1 if you take Pete.
I know. So 37 last year, and he was hurt, right? He could have surpassed 62, the pace he was on. So I do think he'll have more than Pete this year.
I'm actually, for the odds, I would take Pete because you got to stay healthy to do it. I know at least Pete plays every single day. All right, and Juan Soto here. Over under 36.5 home runs. Last year hit 35.
I'm going to go over, Sal, and power develops late in some cases, and we saw Soto hit his career high 35 last year. He's always been excellent, obviously, at the other stuff, getting on base, commanding the strike zone, and I think that he is growing up, and he'll be a very big power hitter, especially in that ballpark.
Way over.
Doesn't have to be all to right field because he can hit it everywhere, but of course you can hit a home run in Yankee Stadium to all fields.